we've got a new Hafed, and from what I understand, it's pretty wonderful, so I'm here for that. What I'm understanding is we have one island and 2 weeks to do it, which is great. So let's go ahead and get into some of the basics of it. You know, as always, make sure that you do, you know, all your energy tasks and everything. And if you have a low one, go ahead and trash it, and a better one will come up. And usually you'll have 16 or 20s. And then if you go ahead and do the VIP, which I did, because I think it's one of the most worthwhile things you can do in here is get this VIP. You'll actually get, well, I'm not sure how it's going to work this time because it's only 2 weeks, but with the other, you would get like 10 days of 25. So I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens with this one. But make sure you do your daily task every day. And also with the VIP, you get 15 instead of 10. So that's always a great thing. So let's go ahead and jump in and see like what's happening and all the changes. And I'm Renee, and I do these videos and love doing them. And you can subscribe to my channel. You can comment, like videos, and if you have any questions, I'll respond to you the best that I can. And if I don't have the answer, I'll find it out for you. Okay, so it's saying to go ahead and complete the quest to gain energy. Use energy to clear obstacles and get rewards. Check out all the rewards you can receive on this adventure right down here. Try to use a bomb. It will clear obstacles faster. Okay, and just for coming in, you get these rewards right here. So that's great. But I do have a video on how to start with like 9,000 experience. But now that we're doing a 2-week thing, I'm not sure that you'll be able to get that high in the 2 weeks. So like my advice to you is if you don't think you have enough energy to do this, go ahead and, you know, save up for a couple weeks. Like skip one of the Hafeds and save up. And the new way they're doing it is they basically prompt you on everything to do. In the first month, I wasn't crazy about it, and I didn't necessarily follow it, but the last time I went ahead and followed it, and I mean, you get through pretty quick by following what they say to do. But I mean, you can do it your own way, however you feel like you need to do it. Okay, so let's look at like what we're going to get this month. We have a whale plush, a duck teeter-totter. We have an anniversary dinosaur slide. And I did notice that with Max, we have like all kinds of cute little animals and stuff. So I think that's kind of the theme this month. We have an anniversary fun castle, a decoration coupon. I have no idea. I'm not going to try to say that word. Goat skin. And here we go again. We only have 6 things this time, but that's okay. Let's see, it still looks like we have all the energy presents, which is always pretty awesome. Let's see how big the island is. I think we can get through it. I think we can do it. All right, let's go back to the beginning. So if you just do that, it'll tell you. All right, what it's saying is that you need to clear this to get through to the next island. Or we're already through. I guess, which one are they wanting us to do? Is it a certain one? These must be bigger. Oh, I bet this is what people were talking about they couldn't get through earlier. But you just got to click all of them and get rid of all of them to get through there. Okay, I'm not going to read all this, but wow, is this really Candyland? I feel like I just stepped into a dream. So you just click through these. And I guess if you want 1,500 energy, which I don't think I need, we can spend 99, but I think I'm okay. I've got 11,341, so I think I'm okay. So we're going to go to the next gate, it looks like. And we got through the first time this time, so that's good. All right, so we're going to repair a bridge, and we need all of these things to repair the bridge. So if you just click on one of them, it's going to take you to where those items come out, but it's going to take you to the closest one. So we'll check through here and see, you know, which one gives the most of all the products, because it doesn't always take you right to where, you know, it gives the most. It just takes you to where you're closest. So we need the stones. I'm only seeing one type of stone. Sometimes I'll have a couple types of stones. All right, and so we are through it, and I don't know why that clicked. I wasn't meaning to. And all right, so we're going to donate, and we just got through the first one. So let's see. Clear the dark chocolate tree. All right, so that's going to be our next one. Let's see if we have to do 3 or 1. We only have to do 1, and we are through, but it's saying to do another one. Okay, that's because we went through those two. All right, so let's see, we need a couple rocks. And like I said, all the rocks look the same at this point. So we're through here. So we're going to go build this right here, our repair machine. Right, that's a little bit different. You can share. What you have to do is share onto your profile, and you have to do it public now. You used to be able to do it friends only and then do it into the group, but when you do that, it becomes an error. So you have to do it public now. But I don't normally share onto my profile. Not like things like that. If it's something I want to share into the group, I do. All right, so we need to make these. Dark chocolate is, of course, going to come from these dark chocolate trees. That makes complete sense. I'm going to grab a couple of them just to have a few extras. All right, so we need some wood. Is this the only tree? I guess until we get over here, it's going to be the only tree for right now. We've got a green chest here. We've got lots of other chests. And I believe these ones give 10 energy, and then on down, like here, these might be 100 energy or 50 energy. We'll find out here in a few minutes, but you can always tell which ones give more energy by, you know, what the top is and everything. But I go ahead and save them myself until I get to a point where I have to have them. But I keep track of how much we get to. I usually have a running total of how much energy the game gives us too. All right, so we need more chocolate. And more of those yummy looking lollipops. Okay, so we made 2. Can we make 3? I'm just going to go ahead and make 3 because I feel like we're probably going to need them. And the new thing that they are doing too with the game is you can click like numerous things. Like I could click this, some rocks, and it would keep going. Before you had to like click each one individually. So I think that's pretty cool. If you want to upgrade, you can collect these items and make more slots for your machine. I'm not going to do that yet, but I mean, you can if you think you're going to be using quite a few items. And I'm not sure how they're doing it this month, so we'll kind of keep an eye out. If we have to go ahead and upgrade a little bit more, we will. And these are making pretty fast, 1 minute. Okay, so let's see what they want us to do next. I have to repair Candy House. Where is that? Oh, wow, okay. So 2 machines right there. So these look like the ones that we had, I think, last month. And also, if you collected the gift, I think you got like some materials already too. And there's another green energy chest, and I do wait on those too. So we need 5. All right, so we do need to build some more of these. So let's collect all these trees. Get some more. And I was thinking we needed these, but I'm going to collect them anyway. And last month everything was coming back after you collected it, so we need to keep an eye on that and see if that happens again too. So where is this machine? Right there, okay. So 2. Okay, we need some wood. So I guess these don't give wood. Let me look and see. Nope, they actually just give pine cones. Last month they called them something different than pine cones. I need to look and see if they're calling them something different. So will that be our 5? They're calling them, yep, they're actually calling them pine cones this month. Last month I think they spelled it wrong or something, I'm not sure, or it was something different. So that's cool. So I have to sit here and talk for 3 minutes. So let's maybe just gather up a few things that we might need while we're waiting for those. Maybe some rocks. Is this something? That's something different. Let's see what. Yeah, this actually we had last month too. But I mean, that's okay. It works. I wonder if we have 2 different types of presents. Huh. All right. And so with this, what I'm hearing is there is no way to earn them, which has been the way it has been the last couple times. But I almost feel like they're just leaving them, so if you still have some left over, you can continue, to use those till you're out. So there's one there too. So I guess it isn't like an extra present. It's just, that is just a decoration. All right. Got like 35 seconds. What else can we find over here to take a look at? I know, that's pretty cute. And then we've got our paid chest, which get different things. I did have a list up that told how much, what was in every one, but I think they're different now. So that is probably obsolete. All right, we got 7 seconds. And typically what I would do is just make more and kind of have them waiting. Let's find a couple trees. All right, there's the last one that we need. And we need to do 2 more trees and 2 more of the candy lollipop things. All right, we've got that already, and it's flashing it at us that we do, but I wanted to make a couple extra. All right, so we're going to donate there. A chocolate slide. All right. So that must be our barrier. Nope, that isn't our barrier. I thought maybe it was our barrier to go to the next place. Is it? Oh, actually it was. Okay. So you have to clear both of those. I'm going to grab this one too. And we've got like one of our design papers right here. But typically what I do is like When I'm pretty much done, I normally do a second video, but you click this, it'll tell you where you can find the design paper for everyone, where it is. So that's always kind of a cool feature. All right. So here's our barrier for this little piece of the island that just cleared it for us, and we've got a green energy chest there, you know, and all these energy chests. So it looks like we're going to go to these stairs next, and we have everything for it. Great. So let's build it. All right, where are we going next? Okay, we're going to clear this little area out. I always try to look in here, like, you know, every one I go to and see if there's anything special going on there. You know, like, we've got energy chests and stuff, of course. All right, we are through that. Well, these are interesting. Are these different than the other ones? Looks like they probably want us to do, well, we have to do 2 to get through. Okay, so we're going to the next steps. And it looks like we need an apple and some wood to do that. So let's go grab an apple as soon as we can find the workshop. It's always like a problem for me sometimes to find the workshop. That's not the one. It is right here. Oh, I wonder if we should just make a couple more apples. So we need 3, 2, and 1 wood. And we need to go find a tree. I wonder what these trees give. We didn't check those out. Let's see. All right, they give the leaves. And this one has the wood. I know, I'm trying. All right, we have everything to go build this. Click through, and next we're gonna go find the next barrier. Used to be, it was like really hard to find these, like how to get through to the next area and stuff. Remember that? Like, I mean, you just be clicking everywhere trying to find it. So it's good that they show us where they are now. That's actually one of the reasons I started doing the videos, because you couldn't find the next path and people were asking. So I'd go in and like go through the map first if anybody had a problem finding, you know, where the next area was or how to get to it. But I mean, before the videos, I didn't really do Hafed, but I enjoy them a lot now. All right, so we've got this one built. I don't want to jinx it and say we're getting through pretty fast, but it seems like we are. And let's find where the next one is. Okay, it's going to be this one. And if you go through and you save up your energy for a month and then come back in and do the next one, I mean, you should be able to get through pretty quickly. And then, you know, sometimes I do these even like with the 2 and 3 maps, like 2 or 3 hours. So if you have the energy to do it, you can really get through it. So I did do a video on how to save that, like I said before, and it probably would be a little bit different now. I mean, the concept would be the same, but with it being 2 weeks, we gotta see. I may have to modify the video. All right, are we building another machine? Another repair machine? I wonder what we're gonna make this time. And again, you can share it if you feel the need to. All right, we've got this and the cake. So which one do we guess? Actually, we need these to even make the other one. So let's make these other ones first. I always try to get a few going so that if we need them, I can just do them pretty quick. did make one. Let's see where, so we get cotton candy from these bigger ones. That's pretty cool. Okay. So we need one more, a couple more of these. Looks like we could go ahead and, oh, it was just looking like you could yet, but I don't have all the things to do it if I wanted to upgrade that one. What are we still missing? Just grab a few of those. By the time we get done gathering materials, yep, one was done. So, a couple more cotton candies. And we need some more of these like caramely looking trees, marshmallow caramel looking kind of trees. All right, let's see. So we need one more of these and two of those, which are cooking. Let's grab a couple just to be safe. While everything's cooking. Here's another one of the where you need 3 to do it. But you can get through this without having to open those gates, I promise. I mean, I promise you, you can. I do it every month. And like, you know, we do know that this is maybe a little different format. So let's just see like what kind of changes there are. But they did listen to us, so you know, that's good. Everybody just thought that the 3 islands was too much. And so, you know, when everybody spoke, they listened. I think that's a really great thing. All right, so we need one more of these. Sorry. And we have 26 seconds. So let's take a look at this. I'm very sorry. Okay, so throughout there, as you're finishing different tasks, you can go ahead and collect. And you know, you get all these things across the bottom, and it looks like we're getting a rooster at the end. And we have to get to 3,500. Sometimes you don't even have to get all the way to the end of the map. You just have to finish these, you know, these quests that they're asking us to do. And you can get to it. When we had the goose, or yeah, it was a goose. Couple months ago, I left like 3 of these little sections on the table. Didn't even have to get there. So, what kind of looked like I left one of those. Okay, let's go ahead and, well, I don't know what just happened. It was really fast, but okay. All right, so we're building this. And there we go. All right, let's see what's next. We're going to the next barrier, it looks like. Got some cute decorations this time. All right, so to build this bridge, we already have everything, so that's pretty awesome. And we are through to the next section. How many more sections do we have? It really seems like we can get through them. Look at this one. At the end, you could just, like, if you got that open, you had enough to do it, you could like really gather up for next month. Okay, so we need 2 of these guys. We have 1, almost 2 made. Let's make a spare. little bit of everything's what we need. We probably should go make more of the other two, like the first machine we were at. Seems like we're still using them, so. Alright, let's go check it out. Alright, we need a tree. I do like that they're using the same graphics because it's not going to kind of mess them up and, like, you know, to have to make new graphics. They can use the ones that they already have programmed in and everything, so the game should run smoother. Let's get through this one. Usually I set a timer on how long the video is. And I usually try to keep them right at an hour. But I know that they're going to put this up on the platform, so I probably should just do one. So it's completed. Alright, so 1, 2, Alright, are we ready? Nope, we got one more. We got 26 seconds. Maybe just gather up stuff. Try to remember where the other machine is so we can make some more. Okay. Where was that thing? It's hard. I wish that you could like completely zoom out and see where you are. That would be pretty awesome. So we need one more. And there it is. So let's do it. Alright, we're through that one. Okay, we're going to get through to this one. And see all this energy that we've got just laying around here to use. Feels like we're going to get through this just fine. Alright, get through this barrier. And to this broken bridge. And we have everything for it. So I keep saying we'll probably need to go back and make some of those apples. Yep, there they are, right there. And there's the machine. Alright, let's make some apples. We need 1 wood, 3 of the chocolate. Let's just grab some stuff. Oh, last month when you did it, it would stop whatever progress you were on if you accidentally clicked something else. So here's another good change I'm seeing. Okay, 2 apples. Let's go for 3. So we need 2 and 2. After I'm done with this, I'll go ahead and pop where I show you how to you know, start with the 9,000 energy, which actually may not be as much this time if we only have 2 weeks. So, but I mean, it all depends on how much is in these presents that we're going to open too. I mean, like we could be all the way done with it and then have you know, those presents to open, and that would be saved energy. Just have to see when we get there. Alright, why am I not remembering? Oh, that's right, that's these. Let's go ahead and make some extras. How did I miss 2 of the cotton candy things? Alright, so we've got 3 going. So we need 2 of these apples. Let's see if they're ready. We've got 14 seconds. I'm just going to go ahead and gather up a few things to maybe make an extra one. And they've got like really cute little things. Alright, we need the, what are they called? The chocolate fudge trees or something? Black chocolate, dark chocolate. Alright, we got 3 of those going. And we've got both of those. Let's go check and see. We've got 1. We've got 20 seconds on the next one. So let's gather 3 and then 2 of the cotton candy. 3 of these. And 2 of the cotton candy so we can make another one when that comes up. And there it is. We're going to make an extra one. Alright, so I think this is one of those, sometimes they have us make things and I'm not sure why, because is there something, was this closed off before we got there? Could you not get around to it? But there's nothing really behind it. Okay, that just might be like an extra task to do down here. Alright, let's check that out. And we are through. I'm going to come over here to this door. So we need 2 of these. Do we have 2? Uh-oh. That's a different machine. That's not where we were making them before. Let's find the other machine that I have them actually making on. Where is that thing? Oh, look. The trophy's back. Look at that. There it is, right there. Yay, everybody loves that trophy. Alright, where was I making these before? Go through that island, go through this island. If I pass it, yell at me. What's happening? Here it is. Okay. That took a minute. Okay. Let's wait the 17 seconds to get this other one before we start making them on the other machine that we have. 11 seconds. Let's gather up a couple things while we're hanging out waiting. Right. And there it is. All ready to go. Alright, so I guess if you'd have built this one up, we have to go to the other machine. Okay, it's showing that machine because we're closest to it. Let's find some rocks. And then we need some wood. Looks like we have everything. Open up this one. Okay, we need 3 wood and 2 of those things. So I guess we're gonna, I wonder what this, oh, okay, we can make the apples and the other, just set them a little closer for us. So that's kind of nice. So we need like the marshmallowy tree. Where, there they are. Sometimes when everything looks the same, it's kind of hard to find those machines, so. Alright, so we need 1. We need a couple of these guys. And there's a green energy chest right there, too. 3 marshmallows, 1 star, and 1 of the candy canes. I always think these guys are cute. We've had those for a long time. I've got them on my farm. These little balloons like that. I love those things. They are so cute. Alright, so we got 3 of those going. Looks like we should probably do this. Just to have them going. 1. So 2 lollipop things. See, this is the benefit of, you know, starting with the energy and everything. There's no buying it. There's no nothing. You earn it. You go in and, you know, make your things and earn it. And which is part of what makes this game so fun. I mean, there's always something to do on this game. There's never one moment you walk in there and there's absolutely nothing to do. And that's happened, like, with other games for me. Like, you go in, there's just nothing to even do or catch up on. You have everything done, but there's always something to do. And you can always choose what you want to do. That's the really great thing, too. Like, nobody's forcing you to do Hafed. Like, nobody. You know, if you choose to do it, then great. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to. Alright, so we need 3 more stones, 2 of these guys. Alright, let's find some stones. Where are they? There's one. I believe that's one. That looks like a stone. We need 1 more of these trees. And 2 of these guys. And it took us to the old machine, not the new one. Where's the new one at? Here we go. And we are through. Got a green energy chest there. Tons of these guys here if you get through with the thing. I guess if you want to. Nope, that's only the 1500. I was thinking maybe that had the, you know, like the tools, but it doesn't. Right, here's our next barrier. We still have 3,000 energy left to go here. Right, do we have another? We have a candy castle. Let's see, is there anything behind it that we have to do this, or is it just for this maybe? Let's actually see how far we are. 100, we've got 1 speed feed, 300 coins, a watering can, 200 energy, 500 coins, 250 energy, watering can, 2 speed feed, more energy, 300, 1,000 coins, 400 energy. Look how far we are. We're almost through this, actually. That's what I was saying, like if you just follow the prompts, it pulls you through this pretty good. And next we're going to get 3 sunstones. Alright, so somewhere we're making a cake. And it is here. Oh, these are going to take a minute. These are going to take a minute. sometimes if I'd have stuff like this, I'd go ahead and, you know, go ahead and make them and then start another video while they were making and everything. So okay, this would be why we have two machines, because we can make these over here and make the others over there. That's a good plan. So if we're going to be needing some of those cakes, we just come over here and make this part of them and gather them and go grab them. One, two. They have made it much more efficient though, like to be able to make these and everything, so that is a really good thing. I'm really pleased and thrilled with what's going on right now, honestly. Okay, let's go see if we can make some of these cakes. Oh, you can make the cakes there too. We actually need to go make some of the candy apples too. Okay, we have some. So 2 of the lollipop things in a tree. We have a tree nearby, we do. And then I believe it was right here. No, it was not. Da, la, 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 la. Let's see. No, 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 no. Let's see if we can find it here. Okay, it's bringing us here. We're going to go ahead and do that one, but I know it was this way. Oh, here we go. Okay. So we need to make another apple. And then we need another cake. Another one of these. 5 cakes, 4 of those. Let's kind of remember, okay, it's just kind of catty corner. So 2 cotton candies, 2 trees, and a star. Don't ask me what I was looking for. I may not know. It was these trees I was looking for. Okay. Yesterday it was totally raining, storming, everything. It's gorgeous out today. I was going to spend time cleaning my house, and I woke up and here's a Hafed, so I'm doing the Hafed. Okay, 1. Need another star. At least everything's close by. You're not super searching for them. So how many cakes do we even, we're going catty corner. How many cakes do we even have making? These actually are not as hard as they usually are to get all the things. I'm sure you guys are noticing that. So there's another cake. So we have 1 of 5 cakes. 2, we have 2 making. So 2 more and some wood. I know I'm probably boring you. I could probably, usually I know that this is going on the fan page, so I mean normally I would just like tell some stories about like my life, what's going on and stuff. But the people that usually watch these are, you know, people that know me or in my groups and stuff. So I'll refrain from all of that. All right, so we need one more of the cotton candy and another star. We'll just keep going till we get them all done. But normally, sometimes, like when I do this, it'll take me like an hour to, you know, get everything set up and then come back with the video. All right, we get another one making. So that gives us 2 of the 5 cakes. We need 3 more of these. So we have those making. One. So we need the tree. Okay. One. We actually need the lollipops. Two of the apples. Okay, let's see where we're at on this one. We got 1 done. Make another one for good measure in case I'm miscalculating. But yeah, it has rained more here this year than I'm in Ohio, in the United States. It has rained more this year than I have ever seen it rain. And it's crazy what's going on with the weather everywhere. It's just really, really wild. Okay, where did we get these pine cones from? They were from the kind of jagged trees, right? Oh, to pull me back over here. Why is it doing that? It's making me come back over here, but I'm just trying to gather some pine cones because I think I'm going to need them. I need the apples. There's another cake. Right, so we need 1 and 2. And we know we have 1 here. And as soon as this apple's done, we have 2 making, so we got those covered. So we need 2 more of these. We got those going. Okay, we are good for right now. Let's see what else. All right, let's collect some more. But I mean, look how fast we're getting through this, honestly. I mean, super quick. Super, super quick. I think it's awesome. I think it's really great, the new changes and everything. And I am really enjoying hearing from one of the designers. And the designer is who basically says what they want done. Like in our group, we did a bunch of like suggestions. So they read all the way through them and, you know, taking them to heart, and then they'll go ahead and like write them up, do whatever, and then they send them to the developers so the developers can finish them up. So that is a pretty cool thing, like super cool. And they are listening, and now nobody can complain because they are listening. I know that we felt pretty abandoned, you know, with this game for a while. And I ended up giving up on even, trying to get support or anything. But now I have complete hope for, okay, so we need the 2 cakes, which are over here. So I know good things are on the horizon, and I'm here for it. Completely here for it. Oh, we got 2 minutes to wait. What am I going to talk about for 2 minutes? Look, there's the trophy. I know I already said that, but I'm pretty excited. I missed that the last couple months. Because you get to put that out on your farm and, have a good time. Let's see. All right, so the last design paper's over there. And then the decoration coupon, actually, we can already open. So, looks like we are pretty well through this map. You can kind of always tell by that. Like how far, like with the design paper and stuff. Let's see if our last one's ready. And go catty corner down here. Still got 1:09. What else can I talk about? Oh, the new little side game where, like, normally I put all the steps up, and then like middle level and lower level might have different steps, so people put them up and stuff. But this time, I put them up, and everybody had different steps. So it almost feels like that they're catering to, like, what you actually have on your farm. And then some people were saying that they didn't have certain machines, but I think maybe it is that you could have gotten them, you just didn't get them. It's not that you don't have the availability to get them. So that was one thing people said, but to me, it was pretty cool. I do try to get most things, at least one tree and things like that when they come out. So I do, as I've gone through the game, I've tried to like get everything. All right, we got 1 second. 1 second. Okay. And we're just building this thing. All right. So what are we doing next? My boyfriend's asking me a question about if I'm doing okay. And I am. I'm pretty excited about everything. I'm pretty happy with the changes and pretty excited about everything. Just going through a little bit of a crisis, in the last couple months, trying to decide if I was going to continue on with this. I also do baking and stuff. If anybody sees my profile, they'll know that. But so I was trying to figure out which direction I was going to go. And now with these new changes, I'm really happy that I'm going to keep going in this direction. Not that I won't bake, but I'm just really excited about everything that's happening. They are all good changes. And I think people that really enjoyed the game are gonna go back to really enjoying it again. It seems like a great group of people there now, so I know I keep saying it, but I'm all here for it. I'm really thrilled. And they just listen. Like, when I write them something, like, almost immediately I'll get an answer and stuff. So it's just super cool. Super cool. Why am I going back to this machine? All right, so 3 marshmallow trees or whatever they are. 2 of these. Yeah, these are coming back because I've done these like, what, 20 times now or something, and the trees are back. So they come right back. All right, so we've got 2 of those going. We'll have everything here in just a minute. Oh, what I was saying about that side thing. So maybe I don't have to do all the steps and post them now. So that would make my life a little bit easier. And let's see what else is. Oh, the new platform too, where you go here. I think I'm going to do a video on it too. I mean, to me, I feel like it's kind of the same as what we're doing. The only thing is they gave the prizes, but I kind of feel like they're trying to pull us off the other platform so they can fix it. Because like when you have all that traffic and everything, it is really hard to get it fixed. I guess I don't want to be really personal, but my boyfriend he works for a really major company, and he's director of internet security. So it's like when things happen and there's a lot of traffic on your site, like his site, you know, on the weekends, not very many people are on it. But so when they do any changes, they do them on the weekends. And so like with this game though, I mean, it's never shut down. There's never not traffic, you know, on the platform and everything. So they can't just shut down the game, implement their changes, make sure they work, and then put it back up, because people would just freak out if they can't get on their game. But, you know, they probably need to, because, you know, although it feels like a lot of the glitches are fixed. So, because some of those glitches were bad. And so now, I mean, it doesn't feel like it's as bad, but it feels like they've pulled people off that platform so they can get these fixes made and everything. So, you know, and that's a good thing. So everything, you know, is for a reason. If the site drops down or something, I don't know if you guys remember, but a couple years ago they dropped the site for like, I mean, 2 or 3 hours, 6 hours, something like that. I don't even remember anymore. Oh my goodness, I have a bunch to make. But, you know, that was what they were doing. They were just trying to, you know, get those all implemented and stuff. I'm probably going to have to, like, go ahead and stop the video to make all these to keep going. But we don't really have that much further to go. Let's see how much further we have. Where is any of it that's not done yet? All right, we got this little, okay, we've already gone in this area. We've gone in this area. So is this all we have left? Is these 2 little areas right here? I may not stop it. And then we'll have to get in there. So we gotta repair, yeah, see, we don't have very much further to go. Here's what I'm gonna do, because I mean, I know, you know, you're gonna get through it. Do all these right here. You know, all these actions are asking you to, and you're gonna get that. You're gonna get that rooster, okay? And as you can see, it's not that far. And we're at 1445 energy. So I'm gonna pop on my calculator. So I started with 1445. And we're going to keep track of that. And then we're going to go ahead and open these chests and see where we are after we open them. And then, you know what to do. You just keep following this. You're going to repair that one thing. You're going to get those last 2 little islands left right here. You know, get into these 2 little places here. Let's see what you might be opening to get in them. Actually, if you open this, it seems like these 2 are going to open. And then you're all the way through. You've got all the energy, everything. Trying to see if there's anything special behind them. You'll be able to open the trophy, which I usually do on a separate video anyway. We didn't end up using any of the bombs because we haven't needed to. And then we'll come back in and I'll open all these chests up and see where we're at energy-wise and how much it's given us. And then I'll go find all these design papers and show you what it needs. So really, we're kind of through it. Let me see, we can already open these ones. So I'm going to go ahead and start with these ones. 1485, 1505. So these are 20. These ones are 20 a piece. The ones that have these, the smaller So when we find, and we'll open the green energy just too and see what they give us. Okay, so when we get to ones that are bigger, we'll go ahead and check out and see how much they give. These are actually opening faster too this month, so they fixed that little glitch. Sometimes it takes forever for these to open. Okay, so both of these are behind gates, so unless you're going to open these gates, you know, those ones you won't be able to get, but I'm sure they're going to give quite a bit of energy even without doing that. Okay. Oh yeah, these are opening super fast. And if I miss any, I mean, just yell. I know I can't hear you. So we're still doing, okay, we got some bigger ones here, and it's behind a gate. Uh-oh. All right. Guess we're going to see if all the bigger energy are behind the gates. And some people still do have some of those, you know, tools and everything. I did until last month. Ended up kind of using them because I wasn't sure if they were going to keep bringing them back without a way to earn more in the game. So I guess that could be a suggestion. I mean, we all like to open those up, so maybe bring back the energy animals. All right. Kind of felt like there should have been more down there. Okay, I'm not really seeing any that are the bigger ones, so maybe they are all behind the gates, the bigger ones. And they were like 100 energy. Wait, am I missing any over here? They kind of blend in a little bit. Oh, that's cute. Okay. These are opening super fast. I'm so glad. Just making sure I'm not missing any. There's a paid chest and a green chest. And like I said, I didn't keep track of the time. Usually I do. I was pretty excited to get in here and get this done. Kind of wish those did something. They're very cute. Oh, I just wanted to open those. Look at this, so fast to get through there. All right, is that all of them? Let's just do a quick double check. Quick double check. Make sure I didn't miss any. And then sometimes I still do because I don't know. Oh, see, I did. I did miss some. There we go. Then like I was saying, see, sometimes I still miss them because they're like all in here and my eyes deceive me sometimes. This has been a cute little setup here too. I really like that. Sorry. All right, so this looks like it's the end of the end here. That we've gone through everything. And we are back where we started. Okay, so we are at 4405. So we got 2960 in presents so far. So these ones, anything that's behind here that we can't see. So 3,000 in energy for one island is pretty good. It was last month it was like 20,000 plus energy. I mean, I stopped and I still had 2 islands left. So, I mean, it was quite a bit. And then I believe the month before it was like 14,000. So, I mean, they have been giving you a lot of energy to work with. You just got to get to it. So by just, having energy stocked up and everything, you're good. So it's not going to take me much more to finish this. So, and then I'll be doing the daily task every day. So hopefully in 2 weeks, I will have maybe another 5,000. So I'll probably start with 9 or 10,000 again in 2 weeks when this ends, after doing this. All right, we've got the green chest too. Let's go ahead and open those up. I don't know where the beginning is to start from. Let's maybe just start here. Okay, we got a paid chest, but I don't typically open those. I used to open them all up and everything, but okay, let's see what this one gives. This one is a fertilizer. And this one is watering cans. One of these will probably be straw if it still follows or speed feed. You know what it used to do. Oh, look, we've got some apples there. I'll probably need those. And these green energy chests I'm always missing. So there's a design paper, which we'll open up here in a second. There's a green chest. Oh, we got 5 sunstones. That's new. Usually it's like 2, I think. All right, we got another one. We got a stork. And then paid chest. We got a design paper, paid chest. A paid chest. Are they all 5? No, 25. I was gonna say, like, the higher they are. You used to get 3 rainbows in one, but I mean, it was like, I think it was like 150 sunstones or something. It was quite a bit. Okay, now my ex-husband is saying, hey, that's never a good thing. All right, what are we getting? Nothing came out. Oh no, okay. That one's a dud. All right. I think we're at the end of the island. Did we check everything? Nope, we got one here too. We got some, it's not iron. Oh, we got a revitalizer. All right, let's open the design paper. If we see any more of the green chests, we'll just open them then. All right, so this first one is here. It's so simple to find them. I know they used to be kind of hard to find, but if you know that secret, then you can find them. So this is what this is going to take. That one, and it will take this. So actually it looks like these two are a little bit easier than making a bunch of items and everything. let's see what this one takes. And still not really making items. They're craft items. So that's good. Much easier. Alright, let's check out this one. Okay, we've got to make the apples, so we do have to craft something for that one. And to get the decoration coupon, we have to make 5 of those, which is not bad. Okay, and our last one's here, so I won't be able to show that one because I'm not going that far. I'm going to go ahead and end the video, and then I'm going to build this, and I see a green chest. Right here's a green chest. And there's our iron. And there's another green chest there that we can't open. Alright, so happy farming, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll go ahead and open the trophy on another video, but I doubt that that one will be posted on the fan page. You'll have to go to my YouTube channel. But is there anything else I need to do? I think that's it. Sell your stuff from last month, and here's your stuff from this month. If you want to use a bomb, you click this and you go to whatever area you want it to be, and you just, you know, click that. But I'm not going to use one. I'm not going to do it. There's nothing in that location, so I just kind of put it back in the box. And that's it. Have a great, wonderful day. And finish up these little things right here, and you can get your rooster. Doesn't look like it's going to be that hard. So great job, Happy Acres. We appreciate you so much. And good luck.